Alright, should be good. How's that? Check it out. I put it down a little bit.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Yes. ABS, this will come to go. The whole harness has to wrap around and sit on the wheel. One of us might blow up a motor. And we won't have any money. We need to use this.
Thank you, South to Nelson.
Yeah, because Nelson's motor's hurt, right?
It's always hurt.
Motor is hurt. So the tube's blown up.
Right.
Don't make right with it. It don't run right.
Oh, yeah. It's blown up.
Now that Rudi messed with the timing on it, it got all fucked up.
No. Rudi helped with the timing.
You pressing Nelson's buttons again?
Nah, you're good at it.
I'm pressing Nelson's button.
Yeah.
You're going to give him a stroke is what you going to do.
No. No.
He says, hey, what's up, fellas? Good morning. And the first thing you say, motor in here? Yeah.
You want to disconnect the clutch line, you just want to cut it.
No. Let's take it off nicely. So what I'd say is just unbolt the slave. Leave the system closed for right now.
Rudi's like, what is this playing? I never heard this.
The J-Dog, the first up to back. You know the whole song about her.
Actually, no, you have to take them off. You have to take them off. Get the exhaust to them. No, they don't. Leave them on. It's going to be disconnected. The Wi-Fi is going to be disconnected and everything will come with the engine. Got the 2 heater core hoses here, that's it. Get off. Spray it, man. Here. Now it's off. You got it. Little brute force goes a long way.
The brute force.
Brute force.
Brute force. FOSS. Force. Alright, go ahead, mate.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I wasn't expecting to be that bad.
Alright, so. Got everything very obnoxious.
Oh, shit.
Lost your battery equipment. Alright, so got everything loose. The wiring harness comes loose from this side. You have to loosen these 2 connectors from here. Don't disconnect the ABS wiring and don't disconnect the front core support wiring. Leave all that in there. The ground strap will have to come off the motor, and you got 2 wires going to your positive battery cable. Take one off, leave it with the starter. Disconnect your shifter cables. Yeah, take wire B off. Disconnect your shifter cables. Leave them up here. Take your, if you have a manual transmission, take your slave off. Hang it up here. You got 4 bolts here going on the transmission mount. Take those out, but leave the transmission mount on the body because it'll be easier once the motor's out of your way to get it out if you have to replace it. Take the whole harness and basically get it to that side. You do not need to pull the intake to get to the rear injectors and the rear coils, because there's these 2 boss wires right here and they basically have the auxiliary wires to it. You have to disconnect the brake booster vacuum line from here, that runs over there, the 2 heater core hoses, and then disconnect your AC line here. And then if I were you, I'd take it off the condenser, leave it here in the car, and then the only other wiring you have left will be from the alternator, and that's going to be 1 big wire, a ground wire, and then your igniter wire, if you will. Take that off, leave that like that, and then you're going to take your motor mount out. And then the only other thing you got to loosen is this power steering hose, and then everything else will drop out the bottom.
All right.
That's it.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, man. Okay, you can go back to your loosen.
All right. What are you playing with over here?
Taking the power steering high pressure line and then the high pressure feed line. Well, not the high pressure feed line, the return and the pressure line.
So if somebody doesn't have a lift and they want to do this, they're doing it in their garage, what's the best way?
If you're doing it in their garage, take the time, get the car jacked up as high as you possibly can, as long as it's safe. I mean, they can pull it out the top, but I would recommend pulling it out through the bottom. Take it out, jack the rest of the car up around it. Basically, you can do the same process just on the floor.
Yeah.
It'll take you a lot longer. We can go up and down really easy. You have to get down and crawl underneath.
Right.
No more using oil and no more catalytic converters. Snuffing out all the power.
So next we're gonna clean the engine bay out, and what else?
Clean the engine bay out and paint it, and then we gotta separate the engine and transmission. Gotta take the lower oil pan off this so that I can use it on the second gen motor. There you go. And there's gonna be some other things that you gotta swap and do those things like that. So, like old power steering pumps and all that. Some more.
Do your mounts?
Yeah, I gotta do solid mounts.